Howdy guys, Mephiolo8, your favorite Wolfro enthusiast, and welcome back to Fire Emblem The Lonely Mirror. This is an FE8 hack made by Caladrius, and today it's time for Chapter 30, Tapestry of Life. Today we step into the final 3 chapters of the game, and coincidentally, this will be the last chapter where we get a new character, at least as of this patch. There may be something different in later patches at some point, I don't really know. Do make sure to check it out for yourself, because I know the game has received a lot of updates, especially if you've been watching my Iron Man, you'll know as much, you'll have seen some of them. And some of them really improve on the game. Alright, so let's get into the story. While I might not be the best with directions, I can tell that this is a different coast than our last visit. Are you sure that we are in the right location, Princess? Also, since the last episode cut off the way that it did, there was a funny little scene where actually Pepper is shown driving the boat, so that's pretty cool. I guess she drove us to a new coast or something. I don't know, but this is the place Granny Edith told us to go. Ah yes, I think I remember this tree. But you know what? It was a different color last time. Yeah, that makes sense. How reassuring. Are we heading in the right location, Edith? It would be dangerous to veer off course. The Lonely Mirror is due east of this here tree. I call it my shortcut tree. Navigating the desert last time was hard enough. And it looks like we'll have to do it again. Yeah. Yes, I'm afraid the walk will still be tiring, especially for an old woman like me. We can find you a mount, Granny Edith. Thank you, my dear. Well, that's kind of cool. I guess we're going to promote her to a mage knight. Ah, I wish. Let's be off. The malevolence may grow stronger, but it's do or die. Yeah, it is do or die at this point. Alright, how's it going to progress? The dark, purple desert. We've been traveling this wasteland for what feels like days. I feel the whole ocean is weighing down on me. Princess Leah, why did you stop? Do you need to take a break again? Or do we need to take a break again? I'm fine, Boone. I don't want the company to have to stop on my account. It's not just you. A lot of us are very drained by this trip. I can feel the malevolence in this area rising. Even with the Phoenix's protection, many of us are being affected. Then how much further will we be able to go? I won't put everyone at risk. Fear not, children. We have made it. Okay, cool. I recognize this area, and we will be near the palace that holds the Lonely Mirror in a moment. That's a relief. At least we know we can manage with this... we can manage with this level of malevolence. At least for the time being. We cannot let Dragbola absorb more power from this world. Oh. Huh? What's going on? I'm sinking. Oh, are we getting Genesis? I hope it's nothing of that sort. Impossible. At least I hope the map isn't like Genesis. Okay, cool. It's not enclosed immediately. Is everyone okay? I'm a little banged up, but I'm fine. What happened? I think we stepped into some sort of sinkhole. Oh, okay, monster enemies. Awesome. Huh? There are monsters everywhere. Is this some sort of death trap? Where are we? This isn't good. We've landed in the cistern once used by the Kingdom of Gold. Is this the work of some external force? Does that matter? We're here now, so we're going to need to get everyone out of this mess. This cistern consists of many tunnels, but there should be an exit nearby. In fact, the tunnels could take us right to the Lonely Mirror. Okay, that's pretty convenient. That would be risky. What do you know of this place? You seem concerned. I mentioned this before. The Claimers have collected many corrupted souls throughout the years. We have kept them in the underground in hopes of restoring them someday. Oh. This cistern is the home to thousands of monsters. Thousands. Lionel, father, is he among the monsters? Yes, I remember well. Then this is our chance to save him, Ariel. We will get him back. Alright, I guess it's gonna tell us who we're recruiting. We have to try. We must know if it is possible to save someone who is lost. After all, we made the promise to Argenta. Boone, Ariel, you have to reach him. The Phoenix and I will be right by your side to support. Or for support. How will we know which one is father? I don't know, but I'm sure we'll know instinctually. It's Lionel after all. We should wrap things up, kids. We don't have time for much more chit-chat. We should prioritize saving Lionel and getting all of us to safety on the double. Understood. Alright, so that was a very strong... audio go burr. Okay, that was a very strong implementation. Wait, why is audio going burr? What the heck? I'll have to make a quick cut. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I found out why the audio is going burr. It's because Steam is the worst thing that was ever created in the history of humanity. And it was doing a thing. But anyway, that was a really good, story plus map design implementation right there. Lael told us she would be alongside us, and that Boone or Ariel needed to talk to Lionel. I guess here's a little bit of a pointer as to, well, us knowing instinctually where Lionel is. The monstrous form of Commander Lionel comes with a Sword Slayer. He has these stats as a Cyclops. Unfortunately, I don't know that we'll be keeping these stats, but we will be seeing some very fun stuff with regard to getting him. Let's see, and then for the map itself, we have down the center here, there's going to be something called a, what's it called? What's the rune again? It's a, ocean rune, which I have no idea about, and then up here, there's going to be a bright rune, both of which we really want. In terms of units, other than that, I'll just have to do my preparations, and then I'll be right back. Alrighty, I do believe that I am ready to go. I have one stat booster that I want to give out. I'm going to be giving the only remaining talisman that I have to Wanda. I don't know who else I would give it to. It's not as though it matters that much at this point, because 2 points of res at this point in the game, you're either going to make somebody extremely res tanky, or you're going to patch up somebody like Boone. Which, to be fair, that could have been a good strat, but I wanted to give it to Wanda because, of course, I had to give it to Wanda. She's the best. Anyway, I want to give her a stat before I head out. I do have, a pretty good strat in mind for this chapter. I'm actually looking forward to playing this one, surprisingly. Well, maybe not surprisingly. I feel that way towards a lot of chapters in this game, but I have a pretty good strategy worked out from turn 1. You guys weren't able to see it because of how the last episode went, but the last episode, or the last chapter, had a secret shop that contained rescue staves, and I picked up like 4 of them because they were a little bit on the cheap side, and I was able to, you know, stock up meaningfully. Made me pretty happy. Anyway, in terms of what I want to do at the start of this chapter, I have placed Taryn, Wanda, and Saoirse on this side, and Wise, Joseph, and Edith on this side. Got a healer on both sides, got support pairs on both sides, but that's not what's important here. I'm going to end up going something like this. I want to make sure that Ariel's not in range of this guy. Also say hi to Ariel, we were able to bring her back. I'm going to place right here, and I'm going to rescue Sylvan. This is very important to me. I'm really happy that we were able to get some rescue saves because they're really fun to use. Anyway, there's this Gorgon here, which is a little bit scary, so I figured, you know what, I'm just going to pop that right away. Not worry about it anymore. Good old Sylvan. He's also in range with his Brave Bow that he can attack these 2, what are they called? Moguls up top. These guys right here. It's a little bit funny because he's going to waste a little bit of Brave Bow usage, but I'm not really too upset about that. Following that, Lael can Bolganone this guy. Maybe? Probably not. Probably not, actually. We'll see about Parvati, maybe. That guy is going to be super dodgy, isn't he? Maybe Winifred with the Atalanta? That's probably going to be my best bet. She's got miles in range and everything as well. So, there's that, I guess. We'll Atalanta and then maybe have to use Longbow to get the kill. Ooh. Okay. Sure Shot. That's kind of cool. You love to see Sure Shot. I guess I'll maybe throw Elfire? I don't know what's going to be the most accurate. I could place Boone closer, maybe. I'll just let him kill this one. That makes the most sense to me. Shadow Shot, you don't want it to live for that long. I'd imagine we're going to see a lot of reinforcements, considering that the story said there are thousands of monsters roaming around. But we'll make it, I think. I think we have the full capabilities to do so. Also, speaking of capabilities, we have the Caladrius Tome, or Staff, I mean. Very much looking forward to using that with its 5 uses. Also, Leah can use the Purge Tome, so maybe she just gets that kill. I mean, it's not unlikely. It's not super likely either, but it's not unlikely. Let's see. I guess we're going to have to sort of split up a little bit here, but it's not really going to be a long-term split up at all. Let's see. From that point, yeah, so Spear. That's 31 damage, 17 speed. Probably way down pretty significantly. Only loses 2, so 15 speed. That would double Lael, so we'll have to be a little bit on the careful side with regard to that. It's a long sword. I guess I'll just let Pepper bop this guy in the face. Maybe I don't know, should Leah? She can probably just use the, I mean, what does she want to use? She does lose some speed to the Divine Tome, but then she gets it back, so it's kind of like it only has 9 weight. So she'd still be at 24 speed, which is really impressive. She'll still double that guy with Divine Tome. I guess Shine, it doesn't really matter which one I use. Divine has a little bit more crit, and I want to see the swoosh animation that it makes, because it's one of my favorites. It's very beautiful. It's one of my favorite tomes of all time. It's a shame that more often than not, it's not exactly advisable to use your, what's it called? Your, light magic compared to other weapons. Maybe I could just kill this guy right off the bat with Saoirse. That'd be kind of cool. Not really exactly the most likely thing in the world. That's more likely. I think I'm gonna go for that, actually. And then I'll let, like, Taryn or Saoirse, either one. Ooh, a little bit of crit right there. Do I have the... Yeah, I have the amulet over here. Awesome. That was complete luck, by the way, the amulet being on this side. But I'm happy about that, because that kind of eases up the burden of the first turn. Let's see. I love the Dorado. I love the idea of a 1-2 range legendary weapon. at least in terms of physical damage dealt. Let's see, how much are we doing to this one? I'm probably just going to put Sersha here and trade the thingy over. Seems like the best bets. I'll give her the Killing Edge for now, and the, I mean, I guess he can hold on to the Lance Reaver. And the Silver Sword. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of crit rate. She has 61 crit now. This guy has 4 luck, so that'll be fun to mess around with. The Heck Fang, the Axe Reaver. I guess I could stand in range of the Axe Reaver if I use, like, a Sword Reaver or something with her. But I think I'll just throw the old Hand Axe. Surely one of the two 81s will hit. No spoilers or anything, but if you've been watching my Iron Man of Iron Emblem, you may realize, or you may understand, that my hit rate issues are pretty consistent, so it's a good thing that that hit anyway. If this doesn't hit, then we'll have to use the Dancer. Yeah, okay. Unfortunate, but we can just use the Dancer on Wanda. Let's see, this is perfectly okay. We can maybe kill this guy? Probably not. I'll just dance. Yeah, that makes sense. Just dance, and then longbow, maybe? Atalanta is just a lot more accurate. Yeah, I really don't want to miss that, because I'm pretty sure someone would die, so I'm just going to use the Atalanta. Really cool weapon, name. Reminds me of this one time where I played this game called Fate. It was a mobile game, I can't really remember what the prefix, or the suffix is. Fate something. And there was a lion girl named Atalanta. That was kind of cool. Let's see. Ward. I could probably rescue somebody if I really had to. Like, I could rescue Parvati up top and kill this guy. Never mind. I'm not gonna risk that, not with this guy in range. I guess I'll just stand up here next to Miles, trade him a weapon. Stiletto? Sure, because it has... I'll give him the Woe Down. I'll stay here with the Bright Rune. The Steel Lance dude is gonna get way down pretty heavy. Yeah, he'll actually get doubled by Parvati, I believe, so that's pretty cool. And then Leo can go right here and finish up the job. In terms of ward, I don't think I need to use any right away. There aren't really any magical enemies that I have to be concerned about at this exact moment in time. It appears that I'm going to have to step on all of the switches, and that's how I'm going to get out of here. There's also 2 chests that I need to keep an eye on. And then a lot of stairwells from which monsters could spawn. Let's see, the boss monster up here is a Gorgon. Demon Shot, Shadow Surge. Wait, that's Demon Surge, Shadow Shot. That's like the opposite, but whatever. Ooh, Brave Sword on that one, Hunter's Bow. Alright, there's gonna be a lot to take care of, that's for sure. I could probably bop this guy with Joseph. See, what I did on this side specifically is because I'm unsure consistently of how good Edith is. If it really comes to it, I can just join the other group. I thought about doing the same on this side, but honestly, Wanda and Sersha will be completely fine, and then Terran's here with an elixir, so there's really no concern on that side. Let's see, Thoron, Thunder. I'm gonna have to use Thoron if I want to kill that guy on turn 1, which I'm not really sure if that's a concern. I could do it like this, kill this guy with Nosferatu. Nah, I forget that Revenants are actually the res monsters in this hack, which is a cool way of doing them. They're ordinarily just squishy and useless, but it's nice to see them ramped up a little bit. I guess I'll just Thoron this one, then I'll stand above Edith with somebody else. Yeah, the thing about Edith, like, she's really cool and stuff, don't get me wrong. She's a fun unit to use, she's got, like, more or less everything that you would need from a pre-promote at this point in the game. It's just that she gets weighed down by, like, everything, and she has essentially the survivability of, like, maybe Nime if she was a little, like, if you gave her an angelic robe or something. So she creates some interesting situations where you have to be really careful about her weapons weighing her down. Let's see, that's a little bit spooky, because it's, you know, poison and whatnot. Who has the most avoid? It's gonna be him, pretty hands down. I'll just give him the Iron Lance. It's not like it matters that much for right now. And then I'll place Joseph right here, and that gives full support. Also lets him bop that guy. I'll just use Tornado. I have a bunch of them. It's a little bit of fun to use your expensive weapons. Okay, so Parvati should have this guy on lock. Does get stabbed with a 44% chance. Really unfortunate. She is very much in danger in terms of HP, but she'll survive this turn pretty easily. Let's see. I guess that's one thing that sort of segues into the question of the day. Which unit has surprised you the most? For me, it might be Parvati. It very well may be, because Parvati is a unit that I was completely unsure of from the very beginning of the game. Oh, nice Pierce. not quite the kill. Only by 1 HP. That's fine. He can get the kill on the next turn. But yeah, Parvati is a unit that really surprised me, because I promoted her at level 10. By all means, she should be falling off, or she should have fallen off a while back, but the usage of runes combined with the ability to use all types of magic has just been pretty stellar all around. I can't complain about her in any way despite promoting her super early. I'm not using her in my Iron Man as of right now, but I'm sure that she would be very useful over there too. Please crit this. Come on, you got this, Saoirse, come on. Saoirse might be one of those units that surprises me too. In this particular patch, she can promote into Great Knight instead of Trickster in the new patch, but I very much look forward to trying out the Trickster path. She'll probably surprise me too, because she'll be able to use runes. Newly in the patch, she'll be able to pick up runes as well. So I won't have to, like, worry about bringing Parvati to every map where runes are. Same thing with Tanya. Tanya will be able to pick up runes too. We didn't get Tanya in this run, but she's pretty cool. She's a Thunder Mage to start off, but she can promote into Scholar just like Parvati. Some really cool units all around. Some units that I really want to try on subsequent runs, like Riley. Caspian got buffed. I'm very much just looking forward to so many future runs of this game. There's so much to do, there's so much replayability, so many units that are so cool, and all around just, I mean, I haven't really spoken on it, but the promotion options and stuff keep me coming back pretty consistently. There's really no correct option in terms of promotion, and that's something that I really enjoy. Are we able to kill this guy? I noticed that, or I know that these guys are not weak to wind magic or anything. Which, you know, that makes sense. They're not wyverns, so they're not weak to thunder. They're not really Pegasi, so they're not weak to wind. I guess it makes a little bit of sense, so I'm not too mad about it. They also have the monster effective weakness and stuff, just generally speaking. Giant's Bow, awesome. I have one of those of my own on Mr. Sylvan. Ooh, they have a little bit of crit rate, it seems. Nope, actually, this guy's just got high skill. 25 crit, actually. Oh, do whites have 10 crit by default, or 15 crit by default? Yeah, that would make sense, because half of his skill. Oh, I guess it's just the archer one specifically, because I didn't notice it on the other ones. Let's see, does this one have... He has 10 crit by default, but that's from his skill, so I guess that makes sense. Also, I saw something glowing from somewhere. Something droppable, but I don't recall where. Maybe I'm just in it. I don't know, maybe I'm imagining things. It's hard to say. Okay, so what I really want to do is kill this guy with Leo, perhaps. Because she wouldn't take... Well, actually, it wouldn't double her, but that is going to hurt pretty... Well, she's fine. She has the survivability. She can weaken heavily, if not kill. And then if she doesn't kill, then Sylvan gets it. Really enjoy using Lael at this point in the game. That's one thing that surprised me. I was not looking forward to using Lael at all because of how I refused to level her in the early portion of the game. But she's popping off. She's doing very well. She's really getting a lot of stats right there, especially power, speed. Gets that Giant's Bow. We can send that back to the convoy for now. Then I could probably just run up here, trade over the Elfire Tome so that she'll double. Although, will she double? She probably gets weighed down by it. Actually, she has 7 con now. That's not that bad. She only loses 1 speed. She still won't double, so I'll just leave the Bolganone on. As long as it doesn't get her doubled. It loses her 4 speed, but now that she got that 1 point of speed, she won't get doubled by this guy, so that's pretty cool. So these guys are weak to bows still, so I might... How do I want to go about that? They are weak to bows, I'll have to keep that in mind. Let's see, I don't think I can kill this guy. So I'll have to be a little bit careful with regard to Ariel. Because it appears that she will get doubled by this one, 20 speed. Actually, no, she's really fast. That's awesome. Sylvan is just out of range, but if I use the rescue staff, I could run over here and shoot this guy. That'd be kind of cool. I'll be using the dancer on this side anyway to get Winifred up there. Probably shoot with the giants. Well, maybe a longbow. I don't really know. Go ahead and get Parvati up here. Right, that makes sense. I guess Parvati is probably going to, or Winifred is probably going to get hit by that. Also, I would really enjoy it if she was able to kill this guy. She can at least weaken into pretty good range. Maybe she could just use the Silver Bow instead of using the Atalanta or anything like that. Yeah, Silver Bow makes sense. Is it actually weaker? Oh, right, it's 2 times effective damage, that's right. That's how legendary weapons are programmed. It always disappoints me a little bit to see it, but it does make perfect sense, because if you consider that the Lorgmore or in base FE8 the Garm has 20 might, that would be times 3, so that would be 60 might. And 60 might with a crit would actually just one-shot the Demon King, so that's part of how that is, I suppose. Okay, so Wanda could do that, but I would also very much enjoy it if Terran could get this. I don't guess he can. How do I want to go about this? Ooh. She actually doubles that. Does it get weighed down by its own teeth? I believe it does. 6 con. It's gotta lose some points to its own teeth. I know that ordinarily Moguls lose a little bit of speed to their eyeball, which is pretty funny to consider. Let's see, this is an axe reaver, so I need to be a little bit careful. I guess I'll have to shoot this one with the giant's bow. Or just, let's see. Maybe it's for the best that I use the rescue staff on this side and get him over here. It's not like I need to be conservative with him. I have 3 more. All over the place. One of them on, oh, actually, she has the warp staff instead. Oh well. I guess that's fine. Now that that guy's dead, though, I could... Let's see, if I physic from right here, I can put Edith in range of that monster, which is going to be my only option for baiting this monster out. So I guess I'll kill like this with Tornado. Tornado, awesome. Tornado works. And then I'll kill the spider with Wise, just use an Iron Lance or something, because it's only got 1 HP left. Throw the Thunder Tome on her, she'll bait that one down, also be able to physic Parvati. Not as though Parvati particularly needs it right now, but there's not a healer on this side other than Lael, and she's really good for just dealing damage and stuff. Awesome. It's all coming together. I'm enjoying this chapter. It's a big refresh from the last chapter, I will say. Let's see, so... Yeah, we'll just throw the Thunder Tome, and then Physic. Awesome. Whoosh. And that will heal her to full, because Miss Edith has 24 magic behind her healing. I think that I will end up going for that, because I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and kill this one with Pepper and the Lordmore. And I can probably kill this one with Leah, right? Surely. Oh, actually, does not look like that's the case at all. Well, I do definitely want both of these guys dead, so I might have to finesse a little bit. Use the... Well, either way, this one has to die, because that's... Death Goyle's pretty consistently some of the scarier enemies, because they have 25 power, 20 skill, or 20 speed right here, and a lot of defense. It wouldn't be that bad versus Leah, I guess. Maybe the Purge Tome does some good damage. I guess Leah can get that kill if she has to. For now, I'm just going to rescue along Sylvan. As long as she can survive 1 hit, she'll be okay. So we'll go for that. Rescue. Whoosh. Love the rescue staff, so much fun. Really, really glad they're viable. It may be a little bit, like, excessive in terms of, like, if you buy a bunch of them, it may be a little bit much, but I bought a bunch of them, and I'm just gonna have fun with them, that's part of it. So I guess Saoirse kills this one, and then, well, I guess Wanda kills this one, and then Saoirse kills the other one. Works for me. I had a, ooh, nice crit. I had a bunch of, like, javelins and stuff that I was going to, use at some point, but I ended up selling them all off, because I just did. I might Brave Sword this one just to avoid taking damage. Excuse me. And then that would let me trade something over to her with Terran. I wanted to bring Shane this map, because Terran and Shane have a support. I don't know if it's fleshed out yet, but it sounds like a really fun conversation. I don't know what they would talk about, but it would be pretty cool to see. Let's see, what do you have? Silver Axe, and then you have Spear. Honestly, I think I'll just give her the Tomahawk if she can use it. She actually can't. I'll just give her the Floret. She'll have to avoid a hit, I believe, but that's fine. I'll give him the Tomahawk, that just makes sense. She could 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I guess maybe Leah kills that one. Doesn't kill with that. Only kills the Brave Axe upon 3 hits. So we'll just Lord more. It's very Lorg. I want more. I don't know. I enjoy the names and the sprites of these weapons. They're a lot of fun. Let's see. Can we Majestra maybe? I'd have to crit. I guess that's my only option to kill this guy anyway, so we'll try it. Maybe crit? Come on, Leah. Come on, Leah. You got this. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Love the Majestra. Leah's honestly been one of my favorite lords of all time, at least in terms of the sword-using lords. She's just really, really fun to use. I will say that mine's gotten a little bit lucky on defense, and I gave her some defensive stab boosters, so there's that, I guess. But she's been very fun. I don't even know why I brought the steel bow at this point. I could have literally just given him any other bow. I was like worried about space and stuff. I've got so many killer bows in the convoy because I made sure to buy some extra. Bows are really just some of the most fun I have with weapons in this game. Speaking of, Lionel is probably going to receive bows upon his refreshment into humanity. Okay, good. I don't know, somehow I was still worried about Lael. I do have to be a little bit wary of the Shadow Shot Gorgon boss, but otherwise I don't think there's anything that's going to touch me. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, she's gonna dodge that one. Maybe she'll even crit, because Floret is awesome. That is one other thing. Awesome. We were able to buy Florets in the last chapter. They do seem to appear in several secret shops, and I may consider buying one once I have this, ooh. Awesome, she got power. That's good. I may consider buying one once I have the silver card in my other run. Because 9,000 gold is a bit much, at least for the early game, because you want to, like, conserve your funds a little bit. You could buy another Floret, but I might buy one once I have the silver card in the other run. Okay, awesome. Surely she'll be able to not die to this guy. Okay, good. She'll probably double this one, too. The Thunder Tome doesn't actually weigh her down, so... Actually, it might weigh her down a little bit. I'll have to check to be sure. So I know that the El Thunder is 9 weight, so this one might be right at 5. It's hard to say. Which would imply that Edith was, like, a 4-con... Ooh, yeah, had 4-con before promotion. 2 Silver Lance and a Dragon Spear. Let's see, does she get way down? I don't think so. Yeah, it's exactly 5, so she doesn't lose any speed to it, and that's awesome. Yep. I think we're about to regroup, actually. We can kill this one with Edith. Though what I would probably want to throw Physic on Lael. If Wise can get this kill, I'll be quite happy. With the Joseph support, he should be able to. So if I do this, maybe Elwyn or something, just for good measure, then that's good. I could just rescue along Edith to the other side, let Joseph handle this guy. That might work. I might do that. Although I really would like to get this guy on the move down here. Just gotta be careful. Crimson Eye, a little bit scary. Let's see. There's actually a switch up here. Wonder how we're gonna get up there. Hopefully we don't, like, have to use the warp staff for that, because, well, there's no way we have to. I'm sure that once we open this one, this back portion unlocks, and then you have to unlock this one to do this gate or something. And then I don't know what this one would do. Maybe this one's just a trap and it spawns extra monsters or something. Kind of like a Fate's Revelation moment. Which, truthfully, I wouldn't be, like, mad about. I guess I might be mad if I didn't infer that, but I'm not mad about it at all. Let's see, I'll trade over something a little bit stronger so we can deal more damage to that guy. Silver Lance is good. I'm actually almost out of Silver Lances as a whole. So I guess we'll have to see how that goes in the future. Wise doesn't really use the Dorado because while he's really, really good, like, you cannot fault him for these stats at all. 21 and 20 speed, or strength and speed. It's just that I like Wanda more at this point. Wise is awesome. He's one of my favorite characters in this game, pretty hands down, but I just really, really enjoy Wanda a lot. I've got to pick a favorite unit in every single Fire Emblem, that's just how it is. Good job, Terran. I'm just so happy that Terran is here as well. He was a monster in the early game, in that one chapter, and he's a monster now, and so much fun to use him. His stats are now pretty well below Search's because of the couple of chapters where I was able to use her a little bit more, but I'm very happy with his performance. He's a very good, like, second hero. I can probably get up in range of that guy, as long as I am a little bit careful with my movement. Well, we have already determined that she can... Oh, actually, she can't double these, dang. Well, maybe I'll one-shot this one. I'll just one-shot this one with the Tubal Cane. I hope. Surely it'll hit. I don't actually have to worry, this one's not dealing a lot of damage. Yeah, now he's extremely dead. 126 damage. Very big. Awesome. Let's see. Let me just make sure my audio is still going, actually. Okay, cool. It is. That's something that worries me a lot. Because last episode, obviously, I had that issue where my audio went out. Surely nothing of the sort will happen again. Okay, what do you have? Steel, Sword, and Lance. Also Cap Strength. That's pretty cool. I really enjoyed the powerful monsters. That's just so much fun to me. It's awesome. Like, I was complaining about it a little bit last time, how every monster requires usage of your, like, legendary weapons. But it doesn't feel like it anymore. I was just complaining way too much last time, and I apologize for that, but I'm not gonna apologize entirely for that, because last chapter that did feel like it was the case a little bit. Okay, Lael, please land this hit. Awesome. Her hit rates are shaky. I might need to consider giving her skill books in future runs. That is a good way of bouncing her, though. Having low skill on a... Well, there's another point of skill. Maybe she's a good option for the Dream Catch at a certain point. Because, like, imagine a capped out Lael. That would be kind of absurd, wouldn't it? That would be pretty crazy, I gotta say. I might be down for that. I might have to consider that. That sounds like a lot of fun. Alright, Parvati. Be the monster that you are. I would see about dancing her this time, but I moved her in a way that I can't exactly manage that. I do want to see what the rune she's going to be getting is as soon as possible. Going to be very, very neat. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay, Ocean Rune. What does that do? Wrath of an Ocean Deity. Oh, it's 12 uses, and it is 7 might, 70 crits. That's going to be insane. We'll throw back the Shine Tome for now. 12 uses, a 70 crits tome. That's so cool. That's basically her S-rank weapon right there. That's really, really cool. Okay, so she's in range of that one now. Short Spear is going to weigh this one down. 12 speed. Honestly, let's just try it out. Let's have some fun with it. We're gonna waste some uses. Actually, we'll just let her break the Bright Rune that she has, and then we'll finish off with the Ocean Rune. Good old Miles, as an assassin. I'm still not sold on which class of his is better. I think that Swordmaster is probably better for the crit rate. But in terms of, like, I really can't complain about his stats either, even though I did complain about his stats for quite a while. He's just been a lot of fun to use with his supports and everything. Of course, I'm not exactly able to use him in my Iron Man because of circumstances, but he's really cool. I enjoy him. I just feel that way towards so many characters in this game. There are so many characters that just feel like an incredible time to use all around. I would love to crit here so I don't have to use Sylvan. Dang. That's fine. I can just use, like, Leah with a Light Tome or something. We'll probably heal Sylvan, and then bait out this guy, Silver Lance. Yeah, I'll go ahead and heal him. With the Men's Staff, of course. Whoosh. And then... throw him down right here, although I do want to make sure that this hits first. Shine Tome for accuracy. Love light magic. So glad that it's actually useful. Let's see, so the Seraphim Tome is actually pretty cool. The Seraphim Tome is essentially what bishops get for Slayer. I talked about it in the comment that I posted on the last episode, but I felt like it was a little bit underwhelming as a trade-off for, like, the Valkyrie class or the Adventurer class, at least at the time. Apparently it's going to get buffed a little bit, so if that's the case, then that's really cool. I think that having 30 effective might would be... Ooh, actually this is going to berserk me, isn't it? Okay, cool. I'm really glad that missed me. Ooh, nice crit too. Yeah, Melee's Claw is really... It's impressive, honestly. The Melee's Claw is... I would have never thought of something like that. Applying another condition to claws in addition to the poison claws already existing. Double crit? Aw, man. Shoot. Close enough, Wanda. That's gonna leave the kill open for Terran. And then any potential enemies that come from the stairwells will not have to necessarily be an issue right away. Ooh, Sylvan gets the crit though. Saves that use of the Silver Axe, although probably unnecessary. You know, I'm really looking forward to getting that Sword Slayer that's on Lionel. Sword Slayer is probably my favorite weapon in GBA Fire Emblem. Please dodge? Dang. Shoot. Well, that's fine. She's not gonna get killed, of course. Yeah, Sword Slayer is probably my favorite weapon in GBA Fire Emblem. It's just such a fun thing. Of course, in this game, or so far anyway, we haven't really had the opportunity. Okay, that's a little bit scary. I think I saw a Gorgon? Nah. Okay, actually this is completely okay. The Heck Fangs are approaching. I mean, at this point, I could just get these guys out of here. These ones right here are not really that concerning to me. Do I have a Ward Staff on her? I don't think so. Which one of you? I think you're the one who has the res anyway, so 17 res. I mean, she would be fine. She would kill both of them. I do want to sort of ensure that I kill everything up here first, though. I'll just Lance Weaver. Might as well use it while I've got it. I forgot what I was talking about just now. The monsters spooked me, I guess. Oh yeah, the Sword Slayer. Sword Slayer, we didn't really get to use it against any heroes. But that's, well, It's going to be effective against whites, I believe, if it's left in check still. Or if it's left as it was. Let's see, I might just go ahead and equip Flame Lance and then heal Saoirse. Whoosh, and then stand here with, I mean, this is fine. If she crits, then that's cool. She could one-shot. Actually, yeah, I forget that the Tubal Cane isn't actually effective against, skeletons and, zombies, revenants, entombed whites, and bone walkers. I should remember their names by now. I think I'll just shoot this guy with him, actually. Like, I really do want to use the Ocean Rune, but do I really? Like, yes, I do. I really do. But do I need to? And the answer to that is no. I wonder if he's going to move. I know in the newest patch, you are told whether or not enemies move. These guys do only have 5 moves, so you can stand out of their range with all of the units that you need. Surely we can kill this one with Sylvan, or Pepper, either one. If he crits, then cool. Awesome. He might even double crit because 41 crits, not... Yeah. Sylvan's crazy. Such a fun unit. He's my favorite unit in this game, pretty hands down. I can't imagine a run without Sylvan. Oh, a blank level up. That is, even though he's got cap stats, that is absurdly unlikely still. I guess it rolled a level up on his other stats. That's still super unlikely. Just as I was talking about him being my favorite unit. He's like, nah, how about I just don't? Anyway, we should be able to manage all of this now. The Rotten Claw and the Malleus Claw. Good that I saw that. Maybe I could just shoot with Winifred? I mean, that does work. So let's go for it. Awesome. I'm not super worried about Winifred taking hits. Ingrid. I've literally never used Ingrid as a sniper, so I don't know why that came to mind. Let's see, so then can I get in range? Nah, well I can just kill this one anyway. I think, maybe? Yeah, I can. Good job, Leah. Very good job. I enjoy the Celica animations on Leah more than I actually do on Celica. Maybe that's just because I don't like Celica, and it's because I like Leah a lot. Maybe that's it. They just feel more fitting on Leah to me somehow. Let's see what kind of level up we're getting. Alright, defense. You can't really complain about defense on Leah. It's a super unlikely happenstance. Let's see. Could Miles kill this one? That'd be kind of cool. With a Wodow, probably. Surely he'll crit, right? It's 30%. Maybe. If not, it's no big. It's not like he dies or anything. But I would really like the crit. It would just feel nice. He got Silencer, too. Awesome. Not often you see Silencer. I'm pretty sure it got into the highlight reel of the last episode that I hit a Cyclops with Silencer. That was a lot of fun. Let's see. So Wise, I mean, he's probably going to be fine against these guys. How far can Shadow Shot reach? Not even to the treasure chest, so that's perfectly fine. I think what I'll do is I'll actually... I'll put away the Devil Axe. Well, no, I'm gonna break the Devil Axe on this guy, actually. But what I'll do is I'll put away the Short Spear for now. Grab... Oh, I don't actually have a chest key, so... no, I do. I was pretty sure that I did. Anyway, we won't be breaking the Devil Axe exactly, but it's down to 1 use now. Awesome. I didn't have the confidence that was going to hit, actually, but it did, so it works out. Anyway, now I'm going to dance for Leo, trade over that chest key, and let her be the thief for a little while. We'll see what's in this chest. We'll do... Actually, we could probably do it this turn if we sort of, like, concerted our efforts towards that cause, which I don't really care to do. We've got this side back together. I mean, he does kill both of these, so I'm not really too concerned. I'll just leave him here with the Silver Lance. I mean, does he kill with the Short Spear? He doesn't double with the Short Spear, it's the main thing. He has the beast support with Joseph, so it's only +2 to his attack. But that does work, actually. He only needs +1, so we'll stand here with an iron and go right there. That's in support range and all. Go ahead and head up this way. Awesome. Okay, Saoirse, I would love a crit here, just for the fun of it. Honestly, this episode is getting on the long side, but I don't know that it's going to justify a second episode. I guess we'll see. It probably will, to be honest, because there's going to be story and whatnot as well. We might call it after this one. Nah, we'll go ahead and recruit Lionel first, and then the next episode can more or less be his showcase as a unit. That makes sense to me. Okay, so from this point, we should be good to go on basically all fronts. Not really anything to worry about anymore. He might get, like, hurt a little bit by these guys, but nah, wow. He even gets the Pierce. And a crit. That's a very, very dead doggo. Extremely dead. Very fun so far. Yeah, this map feels great. I can't really complain about it at all. It feels like, you know, these circumstances surrounding your units being, like, forced to split off aren't even forced. You can regroup if you really want to with the use of flyers, rescue staff, rescue as a mechanic. The monsters don't feel overwhelming. The strong ones are strong, of course, but that makes perfect sense. I also didn't touch this, which I was supposed to do. But I am still in range to do that with a number of units. Maybe we'll crit this one. I sure hope so. And if not, then it's no big. We have the ability to take out the monsters without issue. I think, anyway. We should be able to. Let's see. Yeah, we do. With a combination of units, we can manage. Let's see. So I do probably want to shoot the more HP one. I mean, I guess I'll have to dance for Parvati or something. We can go use the new rune and try that out. See what happens. Ocean rune, bright rune. I think what I'm going to do is shoot that one and then get out of the way of the Dragon Spear one. These guys won't kill any of my units, as far as I know, so this should be okay. Actually, they might kill Parvati. I'll have to check the damage to be sure. Actually, no, it doesn't, so we can pretty freely get away with using what we want to use. And I think that we want to use the Ocean Rune just to see it, because that's what I want to do. Awesome, she even gets the crit. It's 73% chance, of course. Ooh, that looks really cool. That's an awesome animation. Let's see. So we'll just put Wanda in the back and let her do her thing. We could even throw Short Spear, probably. Although we kind of want to stand here for that to be the case. Is Terran going to be able to kill this one? Yeah, exactly. Good job. Tomahawk is so much fun. You only get the one in base FE8, so I'm glad to see that we have a couple up in here. I can't remember if I bought them or if it's just because we have a couple, but either way, I'm very happy with it. I like the usage of the, what is it, the Tomahawk. I like that more than Short Spear, or Short Axe, just generally. The Short Axe is cool and all, but, I don't know. I just don't really care for it that much. Very good crits. I was unsure if the Tubal Cane didn't have effective damage because it has a higher crit rate, which would make sense, of course, but it's a little bit, like, inconsistent, at least in comparison to other things. Brave Lance, okay. Brave Lance could become an issue. Maybe I'll just kill him. We have the resources to take all of these monsters out, I'm sure. Unfortunately, I can't use the Devil Axe on this guy, but I can go ahead and kill him, maybe with Edith. She can kill either one, and depending on what Boone can do, I would rather not get poisoned. So we'll let Boone try to kill this one. I'll break out a different lance, so that he has weapon triangle advantage. I can break this silver lance on this guy, and that works for me. Awesome. Let's see. Yeah, like I said, I am low on silver lances. I don't think we're going to be seeing any more shops. I think that the last shop that we saw was going to be the last one. We got the money for it. We kind of got the warning that we better stock up and stuff, so that makes sense to me. Ooh, he actually gets 10 in every stat. I was not expecting him to get the res. It's funny that it took him until level 20-12 to get 10 res. My other one has 0 res still. Very funny. Let's see, so I guess I'll have Ariel be the one to recruit the commander. I wonder if he'll have a talk conversation with Boone, though. Surely at the end of the chapter there'll be something in terms of story, because obviously he's a driving factor in the story and whatnot. Okay, we'll get the chest. What are we getting? Goddess Icon, cool. I don't really have a target for that. It's probably just gonna go to Wanda because I like Wanda. How much luck does she have? Yeah, sure. She can have a little bit of luck. We'll go ahead and kill this one with Joseph. Gets the perfect damage. Unless he crits, of course. Yeah, of course. He always does that when it's perfect damage. He can't just have a crit. Or can't just have a perfect damage round of combat. I'm fine with it. You know, his power's a little bit on the low side, I just realized. I wonder how much Joseph is doing compared to the average. It does make me wonder. I guess we'll see Brave Lance. I'll just Silver Lance. That works for me. Awesome. Even got the crit. Let's see, who's left to move? Just these guys and Miles. Very cool. I might literally just rescue Lael over this way because I want to. Because that would be nice, I guess. Let's see, can I reach her? No, I can't quite reach her. Unfortunate. I don't want to bait him out just yet, because obviously that gets a little bit scary, but I'll stand in his, just out of his range. Goes for Terran, makes sense. I think he'll double this one. Crimson Eye has got to be a really heavy tome if they get way down by their own Evil Eye. So surely he'll double. He's pretty fast. Wow, he actually doesn't. Guess this guy has a lot of speed. Oh, yeah, that makes sense actually. That does make sense. That would be why he wouldn't be able to double. Then Wanda, being the absolute unit that she is, gonna have no issues against this guy. Doesn't even have to use the Dorado. Get away with the short spear. Yeah, I'll just let Terran have that one guy at the bottom, and then we'll head along with the rest. Okay, a little bit of reinforcements. Awesome. Makes sense to me. We'll put Parvati. I guess we'll put Parvati on this. We'll see what happens. Huh? The switch appears to be jammed. Wait a second. Oh, okay. Huh? Oh. Okay, I'm fine with the Gwilgi dying. There's something wrong with the switch. I think we'll only have a short time before it resets position. Let's proceed with caution. Huh, okay. And then it shows if you put a unit in here, it will die. Because obviously if you get crushed by a wall, that's going to happen to you. Well, I'm not mad if that resets position. Like, at all. Because that would mean that I don't have to face the monsters alongside the rest. I guess we can just dance for Lael instead. Saves us a use of the warp staff. Or restore, whatever, rescue staff. So we've got to stand next to him with Lael, and then talk with Ariel. That's the condition for recruiting him. And from that point, he'll actually be playable, so I won't have to worry as much about protecting anybody. I guess we can rescue along these guys with our flyers, and then just get up there pretty quickly. I would like to have Wanda along as well, so maybe we'll wait a little bit for Wanda to get up here. I could just throw Lightbrand and then get the kill and then rescue Terran with Wanda. Although actually he probably doesn't have, he probably has too much con to be rescued. That is one thing that I'm really looking forward to in the new patch, is that females will have the standard male aid in terms of rescues upon horses and whatnot. The mounted aid formula. Which is great, because otherwise it's strictly just, yeah, excuse me, it's just a pure nerf for no good reason. That generic, or that base FE GBA, Fire Emblem GBA in general, it's an unnecessary nerf that obviously doesn't need to take place. Ooh, power and speed. Okay. That's cap speed. Good job. That's tremendous, Wanda. Thank you so much. And then just these two are left. Awesome. Okay, we'll see about getting Lionel in the next turn. A couple of monsters spawning from the back. Nothing overwhelming, though. Okay, these guys want to come down this way. That's perfectly fine. That might cause some issues, but I have everybody up here, so it's probably fine. Ooh. Some promoted ones from the back. Gwilgi with a Fiery Fang, a Brave Axe, one of those, and another Fiery Fang. Cool, those should be manageable. Yep, I guess we'll just bring these guys up here. Do a little bit of dropping and whatnot. Let's see, I'll move Miles out of the way at least. Do a little bit of dropping, do a little bit of healing. I'll, let's see. In terms of killing these guys, I'm not really sure. Because I need to... I guess Parvati is like the premier choice to keep in the back anyway, but I do want to get that Bright Rune. Maybe how I'll do this is I'll go up here. Who do you have again? Boot. Okay, so I'll drop and go here, I guess. I'll just stay here-ish. and then I'll rescue Parvati up. And be able to drop her with probably Winifred. Although, if I can't, then Pepper works too. Yeah. Pepper works too, then. Take and drop, and then that does stunt Winifred's movement a little bit, but that's okay. Yep, I'll just go ahead and recruit Lionel. I don't think she dies to either of these. I hope not, anyway. Yeah, okay, so I just have to kill one of them, which should be doable. Okay, let's see it. Let's see it. Talk. Huh? The way this monster holds its axe. Father, could that be you? Roar. No, please stop. It's me, Ariel. Grah. I think you're reaching him. Yes, it's your daughter, Ariel. The White Lions need you. We need your strength, and I need my father back. You saved me last time, so this time I will save you. Great, awesome, there he is. Ariel, you're okay, thank the heavens. I think I should be saying the same thing. We've been worried sick. Ah, my head is spinning. Father? I feel like my senses are all messed up. Well, what has happened? Do you forget what happened at Castle Celeste? I remember you were in danger, then. I don't know, my memory is a bit hazy. Don't be shocked, but it has been a while since that day. I have much that I need to tell you, Father, but I understand. Now is not the time for small talk, right? Yes, we're actually in a bit of a bind right now. Huh, typical of the White Lions to get involved in a sticky situation. It's been all for you, Father. Thank you for everything you've done. I'm so proud of you. Now, it's my turn to return the favor to you kids. Father, you can't fight in your condition. I won't sit back if my family is in trouble. You know that. Family, yes, of course. Let's do this together. Beautiful. Alright, so let's check him out. In terms of his stats and whatnot, Lionel, commander of the White Lions. He is an experienced warrior. Here are his stats. Very impressive. Defensive wall with a lot of power and a lot of speed. Fire affinity. Very fun. Got that Sword Slayer off the bats. Let's check his growth rates. This is a very cool unit. Looking forward to using him. I do love my warriors in this game. He starts with S-rank axes, so he gets a little bit more accuracy and crit rate with axes. The bows are already at A rank, so he'll be able to get away with using the Giant's Bow out the gate. Obviously, 26 power is crazy, 23 speed is on par with, like, Sylvan, 20 defense, and 52 HP is going to make him nigh impenetrable as a wall. I might throw him that Goddess icon if I end up using him on the long term. Like, I will deploy him over Terran as an example, but I don't know who else I would deploy him over. But anyway, as for his growth rates, he has 15 levels to grow, and a 60% HP growth, 30% power, 35% skill, 20% speed, 15% luck, 65% defense, and 5% resistance. Okay, so it seems like he will probably cap defense if he does get his levels. He'll probably get his HP every level. If you get power, speed, or skill, or luck or res, you're probably just getting lucky. Very, very cool unit all around. Of course, he doesn't really need his growth rates at this point. He's basically statted to do whatever you need him to do from this point. That's awesome. That is super, super cool. We'll go ahead and end this turn after we check out how we're going to handle these monsters, I suppose. Sylvan. Let's check him out in comparison to Sylvan. 24 power, 26 speed. He's actually got more power than Sylvan. He's close to capping speed. His defense is, of course, decently higher. I'm very happy with this unit. I really can't complain at all. He's not quite able to one-shot these guys out the gate, but that's perfectly understandable. The 15 power compared to the 11. So let's say, for example, I shoot that one with the Giant's Bow. Whichever one I can hit better. I'll shoot one of them with the Giant's Bow. I'll trade over this... Well, what if I wait a second and let him have the Brave Bow access? Because that would kill the other one. Let's go for it. I was going to trade over the Silver Axe. He should have been able to get the kill on the other one. But I'm fine with the Brave Bow. We'll check out Lionel. I'll have to make sure to turn on his animations. Honestly, at this point, I could just turn on all animations and speed through the Dancer ones. Like, as it is now, my animations are... I mean, I'll just leave them like that, I guess. It doesn't really matter. Trade over, I guess, the Killer Bow, the Brave Bow for now. And we'll see what happens. Please hit. Really cool palette. Got that yellow and the sort of like rusted brown or rusted silver-y of the armor. Really nice. Now in terms of these guys, I guess we're basically good to go. This one has a stone spell, so I just want to get out of here. Yep, I'll grab this treasure chest in the next episode. We'll see this enemy phase play out, and then we'll call it. Let's see, how's it gonna go? We should be basically in order to do everything that we need to. We'll kill those guys at our own pace, get back there a little bit, do a little bit of monster killing and whatnot. We're in pretty good position to do this on the first try. Let's see, this guy's got Crimson Eye. Yep, I hope you're looking forward to the next episode, because I certainly am. I'll be getting to it right after recording this one, so make sure to tune in tomorrow for that episode. If you like this episode, make sure to like. It really helps out the channel a lot. If you want to share it out with friends, feel free, because this is a hack that deserves sharing. And if you're new to the channel, this many parts deep, and you watched all the way to the end of this episode, I'm sure you're having a good time, so make sure to subscribe for me, hit that notification bell. Make sure you're aware every time I upload a new video, because I'm sure you'll enjoy them just as much as you have this one. And until next time, I'll see you later.